function, and the first part is not it's not important that you get it exactly right or anything like that. So just work we can talk through the solution at the end and make sure that you have something that makes sense, but we don't have to get it like perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So the first part is I want you to make me a function that takes a string as an input and returns a shuffled version of that string, as in a version where each character is just as likely to be in any position.
Okay. Okay. So we'll take a def, shuffle, inputs reserved. So we'll say input string. All right. So what I'm thinking here for a simple shuffle, I guess, is I can do two random index swaps converging in the middle, maybe. So I'm gonna kind of go for that approach, I guess. So is it okay to use random, or I assume it's fine to use random, right? Or
yeah, certainly.
Okay. I think random's in the math library. Hold on one sec. Python random. No, it is in the random library. All right. So what we want to do here then is get our string length. And then let me just do a quick check on random. I think it's going to return me a float.
You got to call it. Yeah.
Helpful. Yeah, it'd be helpful to call the function. Invalid syntax. Oh.
Great.
All right, cool. As expected. All right, so then what I'm going to do then to get that into a random index is just take that random and multiply it by our length. And I guess I don't care about the remainder, so let's make that an int. Okay. All right, cool. So that's going to give me a random index. Let me think how. All right, so then I need to just swap as many elements as possible, and I need this to end eventually. So let's do a case where, so I guess it depends how random we want it. If I was thinking I was going to split the string in half and just kind of swap between the two halves of the string, but that may not be sufficiently random for your purposes. I guess another option that's more memory intensive is I can keep a running tally of what has been swapped and then only choose among the remaining indexes that need to be swapped. I'm fine implementing either. Do you have a preference on it based on what I mentioned?
No, I think let's see what we do.
Okay. So I'm going to do, I guess, the more memory intensive, but maybe conceptually simpler approach, I guess. So let's allocate a array. Let's see here. Okay. So let's allocate an array of indexes. So we're going to do indices equals an array. Python, I guess. Okay, so now we have a list of indices, and then we're going to grab our and now instead of doing our random splice against these indices, we're going to do. I need to make sure I don't pick the same two indices, and I don't want a random while true option in here. So to do that, we are going to get a random index against the length of the indices. So this changes to the length of the indices. And then we are going to peel out my swap index 1 equals the indices index 1. Okay, so that's my swap 1. This is not guaranteed to give me the same value, so what we'll do here is do this. And if the values are equal, and I guess it's, so this is kind of maybe not great, but let's just make this random edge case not happen. So these indexes are equal.